Boardwalks overflowing in Ocean City. Chaos in the streets near Daytona Beach.
There's two people out the sunroof throwing money.
And pools packed in the Ozarks. Many disregarding social distancing, ignoring rules for face coverings as the coronavirus death toll nears 100,000 in the U.S. 8 states still reporting increases in new cases. Arkansas going through a second peak. And the pandemic taking a toll on travel. A record low number of Americans hitting the road. What you need to know before you get in your car this Memorial Day.
The new travel ban. President Trump announcing overnight that travel from Brazil will be suspended. Cases surging there. Brazil now only second behind the U.S. and cases spiking across the border in Mexico. We're there live this morning.
Manhunt underway. Police in 3 states desperately searching for a 23-year-old homicide suspect. The University of Connecticut senior armed and dangerous. The latest this morning.
Food supply fears. With nearly 5,000 meatpacking workers infected and prices surging, how COVID could impact your holiday cookout. The president of a big regional supermarket chain joins us live with what to expect this summer.
The bike spike, the nationwide shortage right now. Why it's so hard to get your hands on one, your best bet to find a bike, and how you could retool your old one with a little DIY.
And the big split.
I split my pants.
Peyton Manning and Tiger Woods taking down Tom Brady and Phil Mickelson in that epic Clash of the Titans golf match. From Brady's miracle drive to Manning's tough trash talk.
Baby, cheap shot.
All the top moments from the GOAT showdown on the green.
Thanks, baby. No, don't you dare make this one.
Live in Times Square, this is Good Morning America.
Good morning, America. Thank you for joining us on this Memorial Day. I'm happy to have Whit and Eva here with me on this Monday morning. I feel like I'm on the weekends with you guys right now. I'm invading the set. Yeah. But, I'm not going to say it was an amazing golf match. I'm going to say it was an entertaining golf match yesterday. Eva and I were talking about it. And it's all for a good cause. Those guys raised $20 million for COVID-19 relief.
And they made us all feel better about our own golf game.
Yeah,
sure did.
Probably the first time Brady split his pants on live television as well. So we'll have more on that coming up, though. But take a look at this on this Memorial Day, looking live at Arlington National Cemetery in Virginia. 250,000 flags have been placed at the headstones to honor America's fallen heroes.
And we have a lot of news to get to on this busy morning. The latest now on the coronavirus emergency. There have been more than 20,000 new cases and more than 600 new deaths reported in the United States in the past 24 hours.
And we begin with the latest on the country reopening. So many Americans crowded beaches and boardwalks over the holiday weekend. Stephanie Ramos starts us off at a beach in New Jersey. Good morning, Stephanie.
Michael, good morning. State beaches here in New Jersey are open, and the governor is stressing safety. We're seeing reminders of that, like this sign here, social distancing sign. But now it's up to visitors to follow the rules. This weekend, hundreds of thousands heading outside for the holiday. From beaches.
There's no even one person is wearing a mask.
To boardwalks.
It's really crowded. It's beautiful out.
Packing pools in the Ozarks.
I'm happy that a lot of people are out. Maybe dangerous, but we'll see the cases when we see this weekend over.
There's two people out the sunroof throwing money.
To flooding streets near Daytona Beach.
This type of behavior is unacceptable.
In Texas, a line of at least 1,300 people waiting to get into this water park Saturday. And in Houston, scenes like this nightclub crammed with partiers, prompting the mayor to promise stepped-up enforcement of occupancy rules after he says the city was flooded with complaints of more than 250 social distancing violations in just 48 hours.
And you all in close proximity with other people, I would encourage you on Tuesday to go to one of the 27 free testing sites in the city of Houston and get yourself tested.
In North Dakota, where it is not currently mandatory to wear a mask, the governor emotional, urging his residents to not politicize those who do wear them.
If someone is wearing a mask, they're not doing it to represent what political party they're in or what candidates they support. They might be doing it because they've got a 5-year-old child who's been going through cancer treatments. They might have vulnerable adults in their life who are currently have COVID and are fighting.
Places of worship in some areas also opening their doors, despite being potential hotspots. President Trump calling on governors to allow in-person services this weekend, but not all governors agreeing. In New Jersey, churches have been ordered to remain closed, but Solid Rock Baptist Church reopened anyway. This as 8 states are still reporting increases in new COVID cases, including Arkansas, which is going through a second peak. Officials say this was partially brought on after a cluster of new infections emerged from a group of high schoolers who attended a pool party.
We want to be out, we want to enjoy ourselves, but let's be safe and let's be disciplined at the same time.
And in Missouri, health officials say 2 hairstylists who work at the same salon may have exposed nearly 150 clients to the virus after going to work with symptoms for several days. Officials now reaching out to everyone who was possibly exposed, offering testing.
If we're going to work sick and sharing this illness with others, that's not a good approach.
Dr. Deborah Birx telling Martha Raddatz it is difficult to tell if the country may need to close again if there's another surge in cases, something the president has said he will not do.
We're trying to understand during this period of coming out of the closure, how do we maintain openness and safety? And I think that's what we're going to be learning through May, June, and July.
At beaches across the country, these precautions that have been put in place, they will vary. Here in New Jersey, the governor has increased the gathering size from 10 to 25 people. And from what we've seen so far, even though it's a rainy day, the small groups that we've seen, they're abiding by that rule. Eva?
Stephanie Ramos for us. Thank you. And Memorial Day is usually one of the busiest travel days of the year, but this year the holiday is expected to be one of the slowest ever recorded. Adrian Bankert joins us now from a unusually quiet LaGuardia Airport. Good morning to you, Adrian.
Good morning to you, Eva. I want to show you the line or the lack thereof. Look right behind us here. Nobody going through security. It's been like that since we arrived here at LaGuardia Airport. Think about all the business surrounding airports, taxi cabs, rental car companies, the food court. It is a ghost town. But the TSA says that travel is inching up. They screened 350,000 passengers on Friday. To put that in perspective, it's the highest number of passengers screened since March 22nd, but still 88% down from this same time last year. Road trips, those are down too, according to AAA. And travel analytics company Inrix says that the speeds of people driving on the roads are up 50%, especially in cities like New York and LA that are usually gridlocked compared to this same time last year. Eva?
Now, Adrian, are we seeing any signs of what the summer vacation season might look like?
Well, you know, it's interesting. A lot of people are actually getting RVs, renting RVs. So we might see a shift in how people vacation. But according to a Harris poll, 50% of people say they're going to put off leisure travel until 2021. Eva?
Adrian Bankert for us. Over to you, Whit.
Eva, to Washington now, and the latest on President Trump's response to the coronavirus emergency. The president banning travel to the U.S. from Brazil, where cases of COVID-19 are surging. Rachel Scott is joining us with more from Washington. Rachel, good morning to you.
Whit, good morning. Brazil is now another hotspot facing travel restrictions into the U.S. The White House says this new travel ban is aimed at preventing new infections and protecting American lives. And we know this is something the president was considering over the last week. He told reporters he does not want travelers coming here to the U.S. and infecting Americans. White House officials say this is likely temporary, will go into effect on Thursday night, and does not apply to U.S. citizens. Now, Brazil is second only to the U.S. with the number of confirmed coronavirus cases, more than 300,000 there. And the Trump administration has already banned certain travelers from other hotspots, including China and much of Europe. But these travel restrictions have been known to spark chaos, prompting travelers to book flights to the U.S. before it goes into effect. Whit?
And Rachel, this latest move comes as the president continues his push to reopen the country as the death toll here in the U.S. approaches 100,000.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Whit. Flags flying at half-staff at the White House as we reach that grim milestone. But the president spent much of his weekend on the golf course, returning for the first time in 75 days. Today, he will head to Baltimore to honor fallen troops. The mayor in that city, though, urging the president to reconsider this visit, saying it contradicts the local stay-at-home orders and puts a strain on safety resources. Whit?
Rachel Scott in Washington, our thanks to you. Michael?
All right, thank you, Whit. Now to those new concerns on the border. COVID-19 cases are climbing in Mexico as some doctors there grow uneasy about Americans traveling and possibly bringing the virus down south. Ian Pannell joins us now from Mexico City with more. Good morning, Ian.
Yeah, good morning, Michael. That's right, rising cases and concerns here in Mexico. Now, although that land border is technically closed, we're seeing images of long lines in both directions and people still able to hop on a plane and travel by air. Here in Mexico, the death toll continues to mount, with the number of reported cases now topping 68,000.
This cemetery used to bury around 5 people a day. Now it's running at capacity, 24 hours a day, at least 25 bodies. And this is just the latest COVID-19 victim to be entered.
There are now spikes in border cities like Tijuana, just across from San Diego. Mexican officials believe travelers from the U.S. are bringing the virus into the country, a source of anxiety for some, like this intensive care unit doctor.
Exista tanto tránsito en la garita.
That there's so much traffic at the crossing makes me afraid, she says. We're going to have another wave of COVID cases in a couple of weeks. Well, we've been talking to Mexico's chief epidemiologist, if you like it, Mexico's Dr. Fauci. He's been telling us the country is now in the peak, but it will be here for a couple of weeks. But those rising numbers of cases in Tijuana and across the border in San Diego will make it much harder for both countries to try and contain the spread. Guys?
All right, Ian Pannell for us there in Mexico City. Our thanks to you. Now to that urgent manhunt for a University of Connecticut senior suspected in 2 murders and considered armed and dangerous. Police across 3 states are searching for the 23-year-old. Ariel Reshef joins us now with the very latest. Good morning to you, Ariel.
Good morning to you, Eva. Police have been on the hunt for that University of Connecticut senior since Friday. Authorities warning he may be armed with pistols and long guns.
This morning, the urgent multi-state manhunt for a suspected killer, authorities say is armed and extremely dangerous.
We're actively and continuously looking for this individual.
Overnight, officials releasing new photos of University of Connecticut senior Peter Manfredonia. Police say the 23-year-old is wanted in connection to 2 murders. Authorities say he was last spotted in East Stroudsburg, New Jersey. This black Volkswagen Jetta he was believed to be driving, discovered in New Jersey at the Pennsylvania border. The search starting in Connecticut Friday, where police say Manfredonia attacked 2 men with an edged weapon, killing 62-year-old Ted Demers before fleeing on his motorcycle.
Nothing like this has ever happened, and you can't ask for a better family.
Sunday morning, another Willington man reported being held against his will by Manfredonia, who police say stole the man's truck, food, and firearms. That truck was found abandoned in Derby near the home where investigators say Manfredonia killed childhood friend Nick Eisel before fleeing the state in another stolen car.
We are investigating all the possible leads that we have.
Manfredonia was studying business and engineering at the University of Connecticut. The school says it is working with authorities in this investigation. Police say if you see, do not approach him and call 911 immediately. Eva.
Ariel Reshef for us. Thank you. And we, of course, will continue to follow for that suspect. Michael.
All right, we're going to turn to something on the happier side. The GOAT showdown on the green is trending big. Peyton Manning and Tiger Woods faced off against Tom Brady and Phil Mickelson for the match. From the trash talk to the moment a 6-time Super Bowl champ split his pants on the course. TJ Holmes joins us with that and more. Hopefully not too much more, TJ. Good morning.
No, we'll leave it there, okay? But still, we're in strange times right now, Straight. We gathered around the TV on a Sunday to watch 2 of the greatest quarterbacks of all time compete in a sport other than football. That's sports these days, right, guys? But still, this is supposed to be an exhibition. They turned it into a very serious but still wildly entertaining competition.
Game day has arrived. The match is on. Brady versus Manning.
but on the greens, not the gridiron.
They're hitting shots in the rain.
Teaming up with golf pros Phil Mickelson and Tiger Woods for an epic clash simply dubbed The Match, with Sir Charles Barkley in the broadcast booth.
He got all those balls like he gonna hit all those balls.
The trash talk started before they even teed off.
Do you bring Eli? Could do that. You bring Nick Foles, maybe. Cheap shot.
The match was a sight for sports-starved eyes, and there was some great golf. After a rain delay, teammates Manning and Woods took an early lead.
Bam! Oh, Peyton Manning.
But six-time Super Bowl champ Tom Brady struggled to stay on target.
Yikes.
I see it.
Did it cover it?
Yeah, it's in the sand there.
Tiger and Phil came out. They took 3 swings and they're ready to go. So I've taken about 3,000.
He even had a wardrobe issue, splitting his pants. But ever the golden boy, making this amazing shot on the 7th hole.
Oh, go in! Oh, my goodness!
You made it!
Social media was eating it up, reacting to the contest in real time, including Brady's wife wishing her hubby luck, and from little brother Eli Manning, a pro tip. Maybe aim for the green parts.
For the win.
In the end, Manning and Woods were victorious.
Jake.
Way to go, bro. Way to go.
Jake. Great job, man.
But the match was a win all around. The event raised $20 million for COVID relief and will be auctioning off items used during the match, like these customized golf carts.
Now, it's called The Match, but this was really straight, The Match Part 2. It was Woods and Mickelson that went head-to-head for the first The Match back in 2018 for a $9 million prize. And we may remember Mickelson won that, but already people are talking about they're clamoring for The Match Part 3, whatever that might be.
The Match Part 3, TJ. And also, I think people are looking for when professional sports are finally going to come back. Do you have any more idea on that?
Yeah. There's some movement for all the leagues. The NBA, first of all, they have some facilities open. Some teams have opened their training facilities to players, but now there's talk, the NBA is in talks with Disney, our parent company here at ABC News, to actually put all the games and practices and teams and house the players at one complex in Florida at one Disney complex. So they're talking about possibly a July start. The MLB hasn't started its season yet. They're in negotiations this week. They're actually going back and forth about money, the players and the owners, but they're also eyeing possibly a July start to their season. And the NHL does not have a timeline for when they'd come back, but they actually, the players have at least approved an expanded playoff season. So they're kind of getting the season in place, even though they don't know when the players might come back. So safety is key to get protocols and guidelines in place, first of all, but it looks like some movement, Strick.
All right, a lot of fans hoping it all works out. TJ, thank you so much for that, my friend. We are following a lot of other headlines this morning, including those food fears, concern about supplies with so many companies hit hard by the pandemic. An executive from one large regional supermarket chain is going to join us live with what it will mean for your holiday cookout.
And a bike spike, your best bet to find a bicycle this summer, and why it's so hard to get your hands on one. But first, let's go to Ginger. Good morning, Ginger.
Good morning, Eva, and good morning, everybody. You know, it's such an active weekend, severe weather-wise. We had more than 350 severe storm reports. You can see the video from this tornado in western Illinois, that's Stark County. Well, that was just one tornado of 23 on Saturday. Now, today, I think from Minnesota through Wisconsin, back through the Ozarks of Oklahoma, Arkansas, and yes, into Texas, we'll have enough energy and enough of a Childress to kind of Midland to El Paso cold front that we're going to kick off some storms at first. Tornado possibilities, and then we've got flash flooding issues too, flash flood watches all through the middle of the country. So it's not just ruining your barbecue, but dangerous potentially. Let's go ahead and get the Select Cities, sponsored by Walgreens.
Yeah, we did it. Made a couple mistakes, yeah, we'll admit it. But we learned a lot and we pushed it to the limit. Wouldn't have it any other way, no different.
Well, this Memorial Day Monday is starting off pretty cloudy and gray, but I promise skies are going to brighten later this afternoon. You're waking up to temperatures around 60 degrees, but later this afternoon we'll climb into the upper 70s. So it should be really nice, maybe getting out for a barbecue, a picnic. We will see really nice conditions around 4 o'clock, 77, 73 degrees by 8 o'clock. We're dry tomorrow, but our next weather maker bringing rain and storms late week.
Love. It's what we've always said makes Subaru, Subaru. And right now, love is more important than ever. In response to COVID,